Representing Chinese Taipei, Chih-Yuan. Representing China, Umpire Tang Lu from Singapore. Assistant umpire Chih-Yuan from Korea.
So the action continues here at the GAC Group 2012 ITTF World Tour Grand Finals in Hangzhou, China. The players and officials have been announced to the audience for the second men's semi-final here. It will be contested by Chih-Yuan of Chinese Taipei and Wang Hao of China. Umpire from Singapore, assistant umpire from the Republic of Korea, as the players just make final preparations. What a match this could turn out to be. Players have played 14 times over the years, and it's Wang Hao who leads that head-to-head. 12-2, including the last 11 times victory for Wang Hao. So history very much favors the Chinese player. The last time they played was in the semi-final of the Olympic Games this year in London in the XL Arena, where Chih-Yuan was in fine form but wasn't strong enough to get past Wang Hao on that occasion. Chuang actually won 2 in a row against Wang Hao. Back in 2002 at the Grand Finals, would you believe? So maybe that's the track record that he'll want to remember. He'll not want to remember the 11 in a row now at the moment that Wang Hao's on, the run that he's on at the moment. But in 2002, Chuang beat Wang Hao in the Grand Finals, and the other victory for Chuang was at the Danish Open in 2003. However, just looking through the list, Wang Hao has indeed beaten Chih-Yuan in Grand Finals. That was in 2008. So the Grand Finals head-to-head is 1 match all. So there we go, 2 players. Wang Hao in red in the foreground of your screens, and there at the far side wearing blue and yellow, it's Chih-Yuan, 31 years old now, world ranked at number 8 in the December list. He has been as high as number 3 in the world. That was back in December 2002. He had an unbelievable couple of years back in 2002, 2003, and that's what catapulted him to number 3 in the world. And there, from China, 29-year-old and world ranked number 4, Wang Hao. He was number 1 for 20 consecutive months in 2008 and 2009. And again in 2011, he was number 1 in the world consecutive months for six months consecutively. It's his 8th appearance at World Tour Grand Finals since his first in Sweden in 2002. And in fact, that was the one that Chih-Yuan won. He won in Stockholm in 2002, the player from Chinese Taipei at the tender age of 21. But Wang Hao has won the Grand Finals twice, so he trumps Chih-Yuan 2-1 on that. He won in Guangzhou in China in 2003, and then in 2006 he won again in Hong Kong, China. He was a semi-finalist last year in London. He's the 2nd seed behind Xu Xin. And incredibly, earlier on in the summer at the London Olympic Games, we witnessed Wang Hao winning the silver medalist in the singles, the 3rd time that he's done so, so the gold medal in singles still eludes him. He lost to Jan Jika in London in the final, the gold medal match. In Beijing he lost to Ma Lin, and in Athens he lost to Ru Sin-min. But he was, of course, victorious in the World Championships in 2009, and he's won the World Cup 3 times, so he knows how to win, that's for sure, Wang Hao. And let's see how this 15th encounter between these 2 players pans out here It's the second semi-final of the men's singles of these grand finals in Hangzhou. Very exciting player there, Chih-Yuan. Top spins on both wings, goes away from the table. And excitement equally relevant for Wang Hao, very explosive. A little bit like Xu Xin and Ma Lin, who we've seen in the first semi-final. Pen hold using the reverse backhand. There we see it, it's on the flick. The reverse backhand. Amazing how they can execute such a shot. Of course, it comes from many hours in the training hall. Oh, table tennis of the highest order right here in the very early stages of the second men's singles semi-final. Wang Hao had a reasonably straightforward run to this semi-final. He defeated Chinese Taipei's Chih-Yuan 4-2 in the last 16. And he then beat Singapore's Zhang Jian 4-1 in the quarterfinal. Chih-Yuan, he had a tougher run in. He defeated Hong Kong China's Jiang Tianyi 4-0. That one was straightforward in the last 16, but in his quarterfinal against Gao Ning of Singapore, he had to call on every one of his topspin capabilities and comeback skills. He was actually 3-0 down against Gao Ning, a player, Gao Ning, who's been in fine form. He won the men's doubles here, and he was playing superbly in the quarter-final against Chih-Yuan. But Chang somehow came back from 3-0 down in that match to win 11-8 in the 7th and win 4-3. So that'll do his confidence a lot of good. But at the minute, it's Wang Hao who takes an early grip of this semi-final. He leads 8-3 now in this opening game. Nine 9-4 now, Wang Hao. Again, the reverse backhand topspin from Wang Hao. And again, 11-4, straightforward first game. So the number 2 seed takes the first game. The prize for the winner of this match is the opportunity to play the number 1 seed, Xu Xin, who we've just seen beat Ma Lin 4-1. Will Wang Hao continue the trend of the first game here and make it an all-Chinese final? Or will Chih-Yuan once again show his comeback skills, as we've seen already in this Dragon Gymnasium. So second game, Chuang Chih-Yuan will serve first. It's usually a strong point, the footwork moving to get the top spins in, particularly on the forehand side. Just a little bit sluggish there, top edged off. Oh, it's powerful from Wang Hao. Look how he gets round the backhand side and plays that bullet forehand. One of the fastest forehands in the game. Oh, it's great backhands from Wang Hao there. Once again, we'll be able to see it better with him on the other side now from this camera angle that we have in the open play. You can see the Wang Hao reverse backhand. Didn't win the point in the end, but still wonderful to see. Oh, good service from Chuang. Difficult that one for Wang Hao to flick, and the double bounce giving us the indication of just how well that was executed, that serve. Nice and low over the net, and a double bounce prevented Wang Hao from really getting in on it. So back to 3-all. Great stuff here. Oh, and the net cord just gave Chuang Chih-Yuan a little bit of an advantage there. A little bit of hesitation from Wang Hao. He just had to pop it up slightly. And that was the opportunity for Chuang Chih-Yuan to step in and accelerate and create a little bit of an angle outside the backhand of Wang Hao. But what about the defensive Wang Hao there with the reverse backhand? Fantastic stuff. Great patience though from Chuang Chih-Yuan. He could topspin all day from the looks of things. And isn't it amazing, every point counts. You play one massive rally, 20, 30 shots. You work hard, you push your physicality to the limits. And then the next point you serve and put the ball in the net afterwards. They all count. A little bit of a net cord again, this time for Wang Hao, and he acknowledges with the bat up to Chuang Chih-Yuan. I'm not sure if Chuang Chih-Yuan's game is strong enough for a victory against Wang Hao. I'm not sure if he's got anything special in the bag that'll really put Wang Hao under pressure. He can topspin all day, of course. That actually suits Wang Hao. Wang Hao's fantastic at the topspin to topspin rallies. He's more powerful than Chuang, so if the opportunity does come to accelerate, I would fancy Chuang Chih-Yuan less than Wang Hao. And in serve and receive, I mean, Chuang Chih-Yuan, very straightforward service action and spins and variations. Maybe a little bit straightforward for Wang Hao to get hold of and get used to and take advantage of, as he did there with a backhand reverse flick. I have to say, one of the things I've noticed with Wang Hao over the recent months, though, is his ability to lose his concentration Very effective serve receive, very powerful, fast forehands, great footwork, clearly wins medals in tournaments all around the world. But sometimes he loses his concentration, and that gives other players the chance. Not that he lost his concentration there. Chih-Yuan having to earn every one of that point. Every shot, full effort. Good stuff, gets it back to 8-all. Well done, Chang, for that. And again, you see just a very simple service action to get himself into open play. Needs to be a little bit more on the serves, or a little bit more variation for me. Maybe you should go for the odd fast one or something just to change it up, because at the moment I think it's just too easy on the receive for Wang Hao. And okay, once it gets into rallies, maybe it's 50-50 or 60-40 for Wang Hao. And so 2 game points for the player from China to go 2-love up. And that's a lovely backhand parallel on the reverse. 11 points to 8. Yeah, I just think Chih-Yuan's not doing anything spectacularly different or anything that'll really trouble Wang Hao. I wonder, even a backhand serve, or if he had a reverse action forehand serve, then maybe that would provide some element of variation. Most serves going into the backhand side there of Wang Hao. I'd be interested to see a serve drop into the forehand side of Wang Hao. Then that'd be a chance maybe for Chuang Chih-Yuan to flick or topspin either wing to really make Wang Hao move and think about the patterns of play more, because at the moment it's all just too samey for Wang Hao. And on the receive, maybe Chang could take a little bit more risk. He did there, try to flick it. That's better from Chang, putting the pressure on, not letting Wang Hao have it all his own way. Nice backhand cross court, ended up being into the middle of Wang Hao as he sort of tried to go around the backhand side. And once again, another error from Wang Hao on the backhand side. Again, very capable of losing 2 and 3 points in a row if he's just not on the ball. But if you have that opportunity, you've got to take advantage of it. Chuang Chih-Yuan, that's better. That's 3 or 4 now. He needs to capitalise. Prevent Wang Hao from coming back into this game then, finding his rhythm, pinging those big top spins. So 2-6 now for Chuang. This is a chance. half a chance anyway. He still has to win 5 more points. Wang Hao certainly won't be giving them to him. Went for the right thing there, in my opinion. Went for the flick, just misread the serve or the amount of spin in the serve. And there you go. Wang Hao, very capable of losing his concentration and missing the odd ball. So Chih-Yuan back with serve. 2 serves of his own, 7-3. Little chance here. Needs to take this game if he's to mount any challenge, in my opinion. Beautiful backhand block. Took it early, stepped in, top of the bounce. I know he demonstrated in the quarter-final that he is capable of coming back. 3-0 down he was against Gao Ning. But somehow, I'm not sure whether that could be repeated against someone like Wang Hao. So, CHUANG could really do with this game. Leads now 8-4. Wang Hao changes the serve. That's the type of variation I'm talking about. He's 8-4 down, and he changes the serve technique just to do something a little bit different. Watch how he has his right leg in front of the left, and he lifts the right leg instead of staying rock solid. So a different little technique, shuffles the body round as he strikes the ball. And those types of variations can just make a difference. 2 points, pretty straightforward. Wang Hao. Chih-Yuan, if he had a variation, now might be the time to do it. Same service action, but a good strong third ball. Nice backhand topspin from the player from Chinese Taipei. Oh, a nice backhand flick and a follow-up backhand, taking it nice and early. It's a miss from Wang Hao, and 4 game points for CHUANG. It's a great rally from Wang Hao. Saves 1 game point, 3 remain. (11-7). CHUANG takes the 3rd game. It's 2-1 now. A little bit of a confidence booster there. Wang Hao just losing concentration for me. Coach Lu Guliang not be happy with that. He'll want to re-energize, refocus his player. Chih-Yuan. Whilst perhaps I'm suggesting that he doesn't have enough variation, I'm only talking from the fact that this is the very highest level. And if somebody like Wang Hao steams off, you've got to try and change the tactic to try to change the outcome of the match. So Chih-Yuan, good performance in game 3 there. Mistakes from Wang Hao, though, I feel were more to do with it. But that'll do Chih-Yuan a lot of good. Let's see now how he can continue. Fantastic player to watch, fantastic forehand and backhand topspins away from the table. Covers a lot of ground, high level of fitness. And at least he went for the reverse serve there, CHUANG. A little bit bouncy, a little bit high into the forehand. Easy for Wang Hao to flick. On again, this time Wang Hao flicking on the backhand, a little wry smile from Chih-Yuan. 2 forehand topspin serves and 2 winning flicks from the Chinese player. Heavy backspin serve. Wang Hao's come out here firing 2 flicks and a big serve. It's 3-love up. The ball loaded with spin. Lots of wrist action there on the reverse backhand flick from Wang Hao. Just suggesting that Wang Hao throws the ball up a little bit more straight. Sometimes guilty of throwing the ball towards himself, the ball going then at an angle, which is not really allowed. There's a certain amount of flexibility in the rules. Oh, that's great stuff, man. Open play, great rallies. The rules are a little bit flexible in terms of what that looks like, the trajectory, but as soon as you start to really throw it towards your body, then you've crossed the line, and the umpire quite right to pull it up. Oh, once again, the reverse backhand, strong from Wang Hao. The first one off the push ball. There we go, the second one off the topspin block. Look how the ball fizzes so low over the net. Difficult for CHUANG to do anything with it. And now it's 7-1 for Wang Hao in game 4. Reverse serve from CHUANG, that's a good variation. Nice backhands, but wow, what a block over the table from Wang Hao. Not content just to stay passive on the block, instead aggressive over the ball. What a shot that was, that's difficult to do. Oh, nice ball from CHUANG, right down the middle. Again, just to pick up my theme of variation, see how Wang Hao served from the forehand side there almost. Again, an indication of what the top players think about in terms of how a game is panning out. Those that do have the variations absolutely use them, and those that don't have any options whenever the game starts to unfold. And those players who do have the variations and forget to use them just need to think and reflect if they can, and also something I'm sure that coaches remind the players of. Great exchange. That ball flying across the net. CHUANG's fighting a little bit here. Still 9-5 though. And at 10-5, it's 5. Oh, 9-6, Wang Hao. Sportsmanship, good to see the honesty. 9-6, I think. If it touched the edge. Scoreboard's here a little bit slow, just to update on the big screens for the fans in the arena. So I think what actually happened was it was a let serve, so it didn't clip the edge. It was CHUANG pointing to the net, so it was a let serve there before. Doesn't stop Wang Hao in his tracks. Focused on the job in hand and wins that one 11-5. To take a 3-1 lead here in this second men's singles semi-final. It's Chih-Yuan who awaits the winner in the final later on this afternoon. Chih-Yuan has the benefit of an extra hour or so's rest, maybe an earlier lunch or mid-afternoon snack. And in terms of the rest of this match, Chih-Yuan needs to try something different. And I think as long as Wang Hao doesn't lose concentration and starts to miss, I feel it'll be he we'll see later on in that final. The speed of the forehand is incredible, the footwork and the anticipation. Remember, Wang Hao doesn't know what Chuang's going to do with the receive. But as soon as he sees the ball leaving Chuang's bat, it's going to be short, it's going to be slightly high, he's over it. He's chasing it down and zipping that forehand cross court. So decent start by Chuang here, 3-1. Wang there, look how he's changed the serve. Serves to the forehand side, creates a little bit of a difference. Oh, well played Chuang Chih-Yuan. Wang Hao head down a little bit. Chuang's fighting here. Another serve from the forehand side, different into the forehand of Chuang, and those are exactly the type of changes that if you can reflect, if you've clearly got those tools in the bag, certainly worth you considering your own weaponry, your own tools, and practice something new in the practice hall. When you go down to the club, practice something different. You never know what advantage it may give you in a league match or in a big tournament stage like here at the Grand Finals in Hangzhou. Watch Chuang Chih-Yuan serving again from the backhand corner. (5-2) though. Little net advantage there. Smile from Chuang Chih-Yuan. Fast the forehand goes from Wang Hao, and he's going to serve again from the forehand side. Is he going to attack the forehand of Chuang here? He is indeed. A little bit long this time, and Chuang able to topspin over the topspin serve, take advantage. Again, Wang Hao's demeanor isn't one of absolute focus. As I said before, very capable of losing his concentration slightly. And is that the door ajar for Chuang to get in? Big serve from Wang Hao there. That was loaded with backspin. Oh, just too quick. So Wang Hao brings it back to 6-all. The crowd starting to sense the opportunity for Wang Hao at 3-1 and 6-all 0 to push on through here. He's got the serves. He's now reverted back to serving from the backhand corner. Ah, strong flick and a strong follow-up fifth backhand topspin ball there from Wang Hao. He's in the lead now here in game 5. Chih-Yuan needs to be massively careful here, and absolutely the right time for me. He calls timeout, he shakes his head, he realizes that with a couple of points advantage he had in the first half of this game, he had the opportunity to push on a little bit, put more pressure on Wang Hao and even take it to 3-2. But Wang Hao's got himself right back into it. 7-6 lead, a little bit of variation on the serve. Again, I'd argue that it wouldn't be as close as this if Wang Hao hadn't missed 2 or 3 forehands that he almost nonchalantly missed earlier on. Gotta take nothing away from Chih-Yuan, though. He's applying the pressure. He is giving everything that he's got. I'm still not sure it's enough. I'm not sure he's got enough variation, enough difficult serves or real power to go through and be victorious here. Wang Hao with a serve. Let's see what he comes in straight after the timeout. Oh, it's a net cord from Chih-Yuan. He apologizes. So he's back to 7-all. Chuang has the timeout been advantageous for him. What can he now do with his own serves? Crucial now for 2 good serves in this sequence. Oh, again, he's had to really go for it, Chuang. Just too solid, Wang Hao. Dangerous times for Chih-Yuan. Could be coming close to the end of his quest here in the 2012 Grand Finals. It's a good backhand, though. Mistake from Wang Hao, top-edged. 8-all, anyone's game. Wang Hao, though, with the service. What variation of serve will he go for? He's going for the reverse into the forehand. A big backhand topspin down the middle of the table. To try and go for the wrong option there. He could have gone for the counter forehand topspin. Caught playing the backhand, and Liu Guliang looking very calm and collected at his player serves at 9-8. Oh, a bit reckless. A bit reckless. And maybe that's an element of his game that I just think is the difference between him and the occasions when, for example, he finds himself in an Olympic final. Just those little balls at crucial times that he just tends to miss. He's given Chuang a little bit of an opportunity here. 9-all with serve, good service. 10-9 gives it the jaw. Motivates himself. If he wriggles out of this one, he might just put Wang Hao into a position of less confidence psychologically. Here he goes. It's a good backhand topspin over the table against the Wang Hao reverse topspin, and somehow Chih-Yuan wins game 5, 11 points to 9. Great battling qualities. Again, I don't think it's a tactic that's doing it for Chih-Yuan. It's either that he is able to put that pressure on, not make any mistakes, and Wang Hao makes the error, or it's all Wang Hao. I think this is for Wang Hao to lose. I think if Wang Hao focuses, varies the serve, comes in with a strong third ball, plays those backhand reverse topspins and biffs those electrifying, powerful forehands of his, I think he's all day long far too strong for Chih-Yuan. However, such is Wang Hao's character that I think he just has a little splint in his armory there where he can become a little bit unfocused. I think that's an example at the end of that game there where that's the case. So Chih-Yuan, I think, just needs to hang in here. Play to the best of his ability. There's the reverse serve. Good one, Chuang. A little bit of a change. Gives him the opportunity to stay flowing on the forehand topspins. And that's a little bit different. I like that. Something for Wang Hao to think about. So nice to wonder what's going to happen next. Now Wang Hao, a little bit of a frown on his face. Good positive start from Chih-Yuan. It's game on here. Wang Hao being tested. His focus, his concentration. That's an example there. If he just stays on it, he's just got that little bit extra for me. But then, if he does make those mistakes and Chih-Yuan can remain positive, you never know. Nice different flick from Chih-Yuan. He has been taking the receive on the forehand. This time he stepped across. Good backhand flick. That's the type of variation that's important in table tennis. Watch how he points to his head, Wang Hao there. Is he confirming my thinking in terms of his thinking and ability to stay focused? So change of serve again from the forehand side, attacking the forehand of Chih-Yuan. Goes across for backhand flicks. Bullet of a forehand from Wang Hao, superb. Oh, nice flick from Chih-Yuan. Oh, great top spinning from Wang Hao. And Liu Guoliang staying remarkably calm on the bench. Seen his player not be as clinical as, for example, Xu Xin that we saw in the first semi-final. Absolutely on it. Serve, receive. First top spins. This from Wang Hao. Now he's getting himself going. He's got us back to 5-all here. Looked a little bit dangerous at 5-3. At 5-all and with serve, with a bit more motivation and fist pumping. Let's see what he gives on his services. Oh, it's rapid speed here. Fast fire. Nice receive from Chuang. Again, we're going to see another example, in my opinion, of how the mental side of sport and the mental side of table tennis becomes so important. Both players demonstrating that they are as capable as one another in terms of hitting and striking the ball. I'd still suggest that Wang Hao's got more tools in the box, but it comes down in moments like this to how strong you are in your head, how focused you are, and Timeout from Wang Hao shows that he feels a little bit of the pressure, or that Liu Guoliang, I didn't see who indicated. I would suggest that it was probably Liu Guoliang. He is the one that makes the decisions. He is the top man, and he recognises the need to speak to his player at 7-6, just to remind him of the tactic, just to focus his mind. And indeed, Chih-Yuan is back at the table, so he's going back out now to get some water. So 14 seconds remain. Liu Guoliang being very clear in his instructions there to Wang Hao, leaving Wang Hao with no doubt about what he needs to do and what's expected of him. So 7-6 for Chih-Yuan, and he has his second of 2 services, so a little bit of an opportunity here for the player from Chinese Taipei. Short play. Oh, and a nice backhand early, cross court with a good angle. Little bit of risk taking there from Chih-Yuan, but it's absolutely the right thing to do. If he's passive, Wang Hao will, of course, come at him with every topspin. But this is good. Nice flick from CHUANG as well. He's having a go here, and he's quite right to do so. Strong backhand. Topspin from Wang Hao. Super stuff. Under pressure, 9-7. Strength of character and belief in what you're about. Your technique, your capabilities. Boom. Backhand down the line. 9-8. Anybody's game. This 6th game. Oh, again, positivity from Wang Hao. Moves across to the middle. Flicks with a backhand. And with serve, again, it could still be anybody's this. The nerves out there. It's a big occasion, this. Wang Hao now has the advantage of serve. He's going to serve from the backhand side again, so he's mixing it up once again. Is he going to go to the backhand side or the forehand side? Oh, it was Wang Hao who was imposing the power into that one. Chih-Yuan's forehands and backhand topspins for more of the retrieval type. He was doing well to keep himself in that rally, but it was Wang Hao who was doing all the dictating. He got an angle on an earlier topspin, and that last one was an absolute bullet. He put his full weight into it. It was too much for Chih-Yuan to handle, and suddenly Wang Hao, having had a little bit of difficulty through this game, finds himself 10-9 up, and with his first match point. Oh, he just clips the net. Chih-Yuan gets himself back to 10-all and keeps himself in this grand finals. The semi-final match here. The winner to play Shushin. 10-all. Oh, again, I think that's for me a sign of the difference. Chih-Yuan, he's gone for the float serve into the forehand, and Wang Hao steps right round and accelerates through the flick on the reverse backhand. Gives himself a second match point, Wang Hao. Oh, but CHUANG goes for the flick himself on the forehand. That's a great shot at that situation. Facing match point, goes for a great flick cross court, takes the risk. Nothing to lose. 11-all. Fast serve, go on for it, CHUANG, go. Oh, he served into the net. Ay, 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 ay. Not the time to do it. So will it be third time lucky on the match points here for Wang Hao for a place in the final? There it is, 13-11. Wang Hao somehow squeezes past Chih-Yuan. Wasn't an unbelievable performance by the Chinese player. Chih-Yuan gave it his all. Didn't quite have enough in the bag. Good effort by him though. But it's Wang Hao who wins 4-2. And he progresses to the final, which will be later on this afternoon. First up though, we'll see the doubles final, the women's doubles final. And then we'll have the men's singles final. There's Wang Hao, and he will be the second of two Chinese men to contest that final. Xu earlier on went through. So more action to follow. Two more matches remain here at the GAC Group 2012 ITTF World Tour Grand Finals in Hangzhou. I'm Johnny Cowan, and I'll be back with you soon.